What's up, y'all? I'm Caitlin Leggett, and we're back with another episode of the She Don't Miss podcast. I'm a former athlete. I'm talking to former athletes, current athletes. Basically, we just getting into all of the nitty gritty. Got my girl Keena
Uh,
Samuels here today. Keena is a former basketball player. Okay, Coppin State, MEAG basketball. Shout out to them. Love that. And then Keena went from basketball to football, y'all. How that happen? Flag football. And now Keena is in her what? Rookie season of tackle
back
football.
on. Yes. Yeah.
Shout out to Keena Samuels. Oh, shout out to Keena Samuels. Okay. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Let's go back to college. What was it like for you hooping at Coppin State? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What's the
In the beginning, well, playing the sport was always good. I always had great teammates. The school and all of that was lit, so that was cool. But in the beginning, I would say transitioning from high school and being like the best player on my high school team, the go-to, the number one, everybody know you, to going to college where you're surrounded by all of the other best
everybody
players
was
and
their
all of
best
that.
player in
It
they
was
state. Uh-huh.
definitely, yeah, it was a transition, humbling, but it was needed, I feel like, in order to grow mentally and my game as well. So I needed that. I had probably the best coach I've ever had, other than my high school coach. Love you, Coach Ball. But one of the best coaches I've ever had in basketball for my first 3 years of college. And our team, maybe you can ask about us. We was unstoppable, unbeatable. Like it was always a good time. So I loved it. I love college. I love college.
Period. Okay, and so you from like the Upper Marlboro area.
Yeah.
Okay, so
PG,
that's the
PG
for y'all who
County.
don't know, that's the M in the DMV. Okay. So what was hooping like in high school, just as far as like competition wise? Because like being from North Carolina, like they call us a hoop state. We listen, we breed them
Oh
dogs.
no,
You know what I'm
no!
saying.
It's no better hoopers than those from the DMV.
Oh,
Men,
really?
women, cat, dog. I don't care what it is, and I won't even say the DMV is. I don't even really like that because it's really just PG County and DC. Like
Oh,
that's
so
just
Virginia, that's
that's
his own thing. Like y'all don't even.
Virginia. Yeah, Alexandria kind of snuck its way in there, but whatever, a little hood bridge or whatever. But anyway. But no, from high school, it's always competition. Like every year is always another generation of like athletes being bred. Um, it's always gonna be a show no matter what games. All the games is with even Largo just now. They just won states. Every game like is going up. It's always like a good time. So I just think that's just where you go to get better. You
Hmm.
you compete whether you playing in the park, you in the little gym, little open gym, pickup game, whatever. AAU tournaments, like it gets real. So the DMV is where the real athletes at. Men and women. Basketball.
Okay.
Football, I don't
Oh
know.
yeah. I mean,
That's what
y'all getting the team now,
I'm
I guess. Not too much on them. I'm a fan of the underdog story, but okay. So
saying.
coming out of high school, coming out of college, did you what's T? So I thought I seen like a little Euro League for you, but I'm saying like what happened? Did we think we were gonna hoop forever or what? Yeah.
Girl, wanted to, of course, every hooper has that dream, WNBA, da 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 da. But then you realize they don't make no money and it's not sustainable. And when you think about, at least my opinion of it, when you think about doing something you love for money and it
Hmm.
becomes a job, that kind of takes some of the fun out of it. I've had numerous opportunities to play overseas, play basketball overseas.
Hmm.
It never piqued my interest. I majored in computer science.
Hmm.
And I also, like, right after I graduated undergrad, it was just a few months before I started back up with my master's, which I got in cybersecurity.
Hmm.
So I was already right after
You was finna be set.
graduation, I was already making, a nice little hefty bag when
Hmm.
I'm still kind of irresponsible. So yeah, that
Y'all,
was a good
Keena takes
position
a
for
trip
me.
every week. That girl live on a
I do
plane.
have one loading. I do have one loading coming soon. Coming soon. But that was more so I in my mind, I guess mentally, I was just like I want the stability instead of just like trying to find my way and have fun. I had a lot of friends who and like people older than me that pursued their dream and it worked for them to a
Mm-hmm.
certain extent. I know some people who didn't have the best experience and I don't know, I just didn't want to take that chance. And another thing that kind of slowed me up, I'm not gonna lie, is I was in love. I was
Can
in
you get
love.
into it? 'Cause
I was in love. I ain't want to leave it, girl.
what?
Now, granted, we ain't together no more. We cool, ain't no beef, but I ain't want to. I had a good little stable situation, and I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
trying to mess it up. That distance would have been crazy, and I could have played in Canada. I was actually going to. That was because that's not too far. That wasn't too bad,
Mm-hmm. That ain't nothing but
but
like an hour flight from DC.
yeah, but they definitely wasn't paying what I felt like was worth it. Like I had to cover everything to get there, pay to stay there, and then y'all pay me this little change every
Pay
other
to
week
stay
for that.
there. They weren't gonna put you in no house.
Mm-mm,
Are they
mm-mm.
okay?
That was something that was
Okay.
negotiable. I didn't feel like it should have been something to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, I don't that hustle was not for me.
Mm-hmm.
I said, so I'm gonna let this stop. I still play for fun after I graduated. It's a lot of leagues throughout the city. People travel. Even with my job, we had a team, a little law enforcement team, and we traveled. So that was fun,
Mm-hmm.
and it was still competitive, and I still had the love for it, and I just didn't have to worry about that little weak paycheck
Right.
that I
Okay,
wouldn't have
T.
been able to live off
And I
of.
feel like this is a part of why like I wanted to do this because I feel like people don't recognize that there's so many different things that you can do once, you get out of school. There are so many different levels that avenues you can play at, but there are also so many like your sport is not everything. Your sport is not your life. I feel like we all went through that transition where like this is what I'm gonna do forever. This is what I love. And then actually, no thank you.
Um,
My knees hurt. It cracks every time I
okay.
walk. Like my chest
It's
hurts.
about
Like
to
this is
say
too
it's
much.
not worth it. It's not worth it. Putting sacrificing your body and then as women, like, our bodies they break down a little bit more
Yeah.
compared to men. So we gotta be a little more careful. Now there's still ways to stay active and like you said, I like that you said that. There's still ways to be around what you love and do. Like there's always coaching opportunities, any kind of volunteering, even still it's just a lot you can do. So that's still everywhere too. You network, you meet people. It's so many people you meet in the basketball world. Like
Hmm.
I had a million friends or people I was cool with at such a young age and strictly from basketball. And these are still
Right.
people in my adult life that I know that I'm plugged in with, I'm connected with, and it's still
Yeah.
love from relationships we built 10, almost 20 years ago.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, that's real. That's even how I'm doing this. It's literally me like texting my friends like, "Okay, I need you today. Come on. Come
yeah,
on."
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but you say that, but then you went from flag football to tackle football and you're putting your body on the line every single day. So, okay, how did we
Everybody
get
ain't
there?
me. Everybody's not me. Let's start there. And then
Okay.
everything will make sense after that. No, honestly, I'm just doing stuff. I need to sit down. I do need to sit down. But I do have a thing where, like, if I'm doing something and I enjoy it, that's one thing. But
Hmm.
then if I enjoy it and then I'm actually good at it too,
Right.
so then I'm able to help out.
Hmm.
We can do that. We winning things. We understanding
Hmm.
it,
Little
stuff
something.
like that. Then it's just like
Yeah,
God,
y'all,
God, God
Kena's a
taking
big,
care of
big
me.
receiver, the fastest slow person you've ever seen. Crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, so I just
Okay, so
think
how you get into playing flag, and then how did that transition into tackle?
a lot of my friends who were playing basketball, they were in the flag league. People have been trying to get me to play flag for 3 years up until I finally decided to. So
Hmm.
just think about that if I started 3 years ago, well, 4 years ago at this point. But and I'm just like, no, like we ain't playing no football. Oh, that's flag. I don't care. I don't know. I was just never really interested. Now I watch regular football, like I watch NFL, stuff like that. It's different sitting there watching it on the TV. Um, but I think one day, some of my friends, Kai and Bree, one of our mutual friends would go to their games all the time. My best friend. So one day I went and I was looking, and it's just like, okay, this don't seem too bad. It don't seem hard. You're like, and naturally, I'm an athlete, so I
Hmm.
never really worried too much about. learning how to do it. Like I feel like
Right.
I can get the hang of things real fast. But I was like, I don't really feel like trying to understand the language, the
Right.
verbiage, the rules, the this, the that. I don't know. And then one day I just said, you know what? Let me just try. The most active I had been was just like weightlifting and little stuff in the gym, which was cool, and I still am, and I didn't have a problem with that. But I wanted to do something. Like I
Right.
just playing basketball my whole life, growing up my whole life, to just not
Yeah,
playing
it's the
anymore.
discipline. Like you need the structure and the
I
discipline
need
again. I needed a coach
something.
telling me what to do. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yes, yeah. Like it's just like a dog in the house all day. It's like they gonna do it because they supposed to, but as soon as you give them the freedom to run outside, they gonna go crazy. So
Mm-hmm.
it pretty much was that. So luckily, when I first was introduced to it and I actually gave it a chance, I started with like a really good program
Mm-hmm.
with surrounded by good people, welcoming people at that, and then like some really smart coaches that have been in the game for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of the love around it just made me be like, okay, this ain't too bad. Let me stop being a little selfish. Let me put a little into it, and then fell in love with flag.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and now this is your rookie season playing
And
tackle, y'all. Can play for the Washington Prodigy. They're undefeated. Clack it. Clack it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Playoffs next week. Y'all can donate if y'all would like. How did I start there? Well, a lot of girls that play tackle. I mean, I'm sorry, that play flag. They also play tackle. Some of my teammates too currently. So again, just another networking, having those relationships with people and teammates. They like, look, I like what I see here. I feel like it'll transition well over here. And I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, now I'm getting a little older. Tackle, big women gonna be breaking my bones. Like
Yeah,
I'm
cause y'all
like,
really be hitting.
and do. And every tackle player would tell me before I ever played my first game, they're like, you'll know if tackle's for you when you get hit for that first time. That'll let you know if this is for you and if it's not.
Personally, I'm gonna stay
So
down. Don't even worry about it.
it does depend on who it is, what the angle is, what's coming, da da da. Da, but it's not too bad. And then you're all protected and all of that. I mean, stuff can go wrong at any given point in time, but
Mm-hmm.
I have been blessed and I pray that God continues to keep me safe and keep me blessed. But I just decided to give it a chance. And again, just being introduced to those players and those coaches, I'm like, okay, this is an environment where everybody has the same mindset. Even though people are different, we got travel players, we got people who might not get along, just different, all types of just, it's just a big community, a big combination of different people, but they all got the same mindset. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody want to win. I mean, hence the undefeated season, like everything just flows and works together with us on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of translates to the love that we have for each other and everything like that. That's what it's really about for me. If the energy is great, and pure and genuine and people working hard and it's not a bunch of BS and excuses, I'm gonna give you my all anyway. But then it made me want to turn it up a
Right.
notch
Do a little bit more.
when I know that everybody else is doing it too. So
Mm-hmm.
they stuck with me. Prodigy is stuck with me.
Yeah, I will say I feel like all of these little communities, they get you real invested into the team. That's what
They
gets you. Now I
do.
love everybody. Now
Now it's
I'm
little
like,
families everywhere. You
dang,
got all
I
these
can't
little
even quit
families.
for real.
Yeah.
I done went to Texas and I'm still on the daggone team. See, be
They
like,
got
why didn't
teams
you come
out
to the
there.
meeting?
Yeah. Tune in, lock in.
I ain't
You
gonna
still can know
y'all
what's
ain't
going
talking to
on.
me. Anywho, okay. So just going back to like being in both of these worlds now, right? One of the things that I heard coming into the flag world, I heard the flag world was messy. Now, granted, you have mess in any sport, but
Mhm.
what are your thoughts? Yes, no, and or why?
I was told the same thing, and it is indeed. But yes, it is messy. I was told that too in the beginning. Anytime there are a bunch of women involved with all of our feelings and emotions and hormones, and then you add on the sexuality with the
Yeah, because
lesbians,
it's the alphabet
bisexuals,
gang up here. Mm-hmm.
yeah, it can get a little messy. Everybody loving each other. They want to hunch over here and this and that. So Mm, I mean, it's mess anyway. So if you involve yourself, you're involved. If you don't want to be involved, you can pay attention and know all the tea, but you ain't got to be involved. But it's kind of hard to not know what's going on because everybody and their mama talk, or this stuff just happened in front of you. But I mean, we all grown, so
This is
People can
true.
do what they want, so I
This
don't
is
really
true.
hate.
Okay. This could be basketball or football. What has been
Okay.
like your favorite moment playing?
Oh my God, that's tough because it's so much.
It could be
How can you
multiple.
ask
Give
me?
me
How can
like
you ask me something
a
like that?
good anywhere from like one to three.
Well, I'll start with the most recent. With Washington Prodigy, we won our division, our conference, being undefeated. We number one in the eastern side because it's three different
Big
divisions. So
Prodigy.
that feels great to know that we worked so hard and the team like it's real. Like the real work was put in. It wasn't handed to us. People have been sleeping on us all year, so
Mm-hmm.
that feels good. I will say that's a great thing. Um, Let me think of something basketball related. Let me think of something
I
basketball
know that was a
related.
long time ago.
All right, not too much. Not too much. Not too much. But I went to Largo High School and had some of the best teammates, the best coaches, and we won a title there too. And that
Mm.
was that was a great year.
Period.
And
Keena
now
don't do no
that was not
losing.
easy. Now that was a lot of blood, sweat, tears, fights, and everything else you could think of. Hmm. I guess just winning. Anything that involves winning. Any game that we win, I don't even even with LOC with flag. I
Hmm.
first the second season of the team even being created,
Right.
we was number one. Well, we ain't win a championship, but before playoffs, we was the number one seed before we
Hmm.
finished. And just to accomplish that in such a short amount of time with new players, a new coach, and everybody really learning the system, that felt good too. So
Right.
all of my best moments are winning moments.
Winning. Period. Keena don't do no losing. Um, Clock it. Okay, so then too, to think about like when I came to DC, I did not know anything about flag football, like at all for real. And then I didn't even know they had women's tackle football. To being immersed in it, to being around y'all several times out of the week. What is that like for you to kind of see like the growth of the sport, like to see it getting recognition, right? You got where NFL players can now play in the Olympics in the flag team,
Yeah.
like what
It's
thoughts?
big. It's real big. I honestly don't know why it hasn't gotten much love to begin with. I mean, other than the fact that, like you said, like a lot of people might not know
Mm-hmm.
about it or know um just how local it can be and just your own community, your own state and stuff like that. But just how competitive it can be too, men and women.
Mm-hmm.
Like it might seem like because it's a little less contact than tackle football or whatever that it's not as serious, but it requires skill to actually
Mm-hmm.
stand out and be good. So that kind of separates people, but I love it. You can get scholarships for it now at certain schools and
Mm-hmm.
colleges, and people going hard. It just gives somebody to give people something to work for. It's big. It can be as big as any other sport. Honestly, they got it in the Olympics now. They got the USA teams and all of that. Like it's just another platform to showcase great athletes, which I love. I don't care what sport it is. If you working hard, you putting the work in, and you accomplishing stuff, it just feels good. So I love that. I can see it being even bigger. Now I'm gonna be mad when it is a little bigger because I'm gonna be like, y'all
And
ain't
then you
show us
gonna
this
be,
little back in my day.
yeah.
I used to play
Mm-hmm.
that back in my day. Y'all ain't into that. But yeah, no, I can see it's gonna be it's gonna be great.
Okay, and then going from like obviously like hooping to playing football, right? Hardwood to turf, like just like logistical things. How much did hooping like help you in terms of like being a good athlete in football?
I started very young. Started playing. I was 5. Basketball, just straight basketball. I didn't. I tried other sports and they was fun, but basketball was just like where it was. And just growing up playing it, the first thing that you appreciate when you get older is the discipline that
Mm-hmm.
it instills in you. Um, the respect that you have to give to be given and all of that, like that's really good. The discipline for sure. It helps you kind of settle down. It teaches you different ways to problem solve. It teaches you how to work with other people, be a team player, whether you leading or following. It shows you how to pretty much do both, how to respect authority, but also step up and speak up.
Mhm.
whenever needed. It's just a lot of key things that you can learn from playing basketball, any sport that can just translate to real life
Mhm.
and kind of just help you be a decent human being, pretty much at the end of the day. But I would say discipline was like the biggest thing. Knowing that you have to put in the work to accomplish something. It's not going to just be given to you.
Mhm.
Sometimes life might cheat you. Them that ref might not make that call, or them teams
Them
might
refs do
whatever.
be cheating.
But you still got to keep pushing. You still got to, keep going because it's not over. Until the clock hits zero. Stuff like that. It's a lot of things. So
Mhm.
it really changed my life. I'm not gonna hold you. It changed my. I could have been anywhere. I could have been doing anything.
Mhm.
Could have been doing anything. And I feel like it saves a lot of people, especially like the youth now. Like it can take people out of bad situations. Well,
Right.
even if it's just temporary, even if you just get that 1 4 ride to school, and like me, you never go further than that. But now you got the network that you done built, you got the
Right.
the mindset, the discipline, and now you can go be great and do other things with your life. Like
Mhm.
it starts somewhere. Or you can start at one sport and it can transition, and now you
Mhm.
can be great at another sport. Like it's just great.
See.
I like it.
Okay. You have to put together a you could do any you could do fives, you could do eights, you could do sevens, you could do whatever. But you got to put together a flag team, your dream team, women's.
Oh my God.
Go.
This is tough. Anybody?
Mhm.
Anything? I don't know because I don't be knowing people names, so I don't be wanting
You such and such I played with on this team and she was this
to.
position. Come on now, Keena. You know enough people names to
Well, I
know.
love my team, so I'm always gonna rock with my team. But let's start with we can just do simple eights.
Mhm.
We need a little offense. Well, dang, offense and defense. That's a
No,
lot.
you could just do mm.
Oh, I play offense mainly, so we gonna stick to that.
Okay.
So if we gonna go quarterback, I'm gonna start there. I would probably have to say Bunny. Everyone knows who Bunny is. She plays
Mhm.
with Elise. She plays with Prodigy as well. Me and her real cool. We actually co-workers too, and that's my dog. But she's really like that.
Mhm.
You can't sleep on her. You can't deny talent. It is what it is. I like that she can do both. She can
Mhm.
pass. She can run. She can da da da. You never really know, and it keep you guessing.
Mhm.
Me receiver. Of course,
Okay.
I should have started there. I would love to have myself right there.
Obviously.
Q-tip.
Yeah,
It's
big
another
tip.
one. Another great that I would love to have on my side. 4 5.
Yeah, 4 5 dog.
4 5. That's it. Her name. That's
Four
the
five
statement
dog.
right there.
Mm-hmm.
4 5. Dang. I need some people blocking for me, girl. Blocking for me. I'm really thinking all LOC. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what it
Shay,
sounds like.
she LOC too,
Okay.
but she play more fives. But Shay, she's very talented. She's also a great teammate. Very creative, light on her feet. Love her. I would go Rosa,
Of
and I got
course.
closer to Rosa
Through
as we play
Prodigy.
tackle together. But let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you, honey, she gonna lay you out.
Let me tell you something. Rosa stiff armed me one time. Man, I said I ain't nothing but like a buck 50. You could have let me go for real.
Man, yeah, I love the tenacity. It's like she's so sweet. Like she gonna smile
She
and give
is.
you a hug and all that, but then
And
she gonna lay you
and
out.
Rosa be cooking. Rosa cooked
Yeah,
at Nationals, and when I say it put me down, that was it.
yeah, that's my dog. Um, I love Zena's game. Zena, she plays for Elite too. She's very aggressive. Now she
Mm-hmm.
be turned up. She could turn it up a little too much sometimes, but I love the just the mindset. Like it's all within the game. So I do
Mm-hmm.
love and appreciate that. I love players like that. Honestly, some people might find those are better. I want to play with them type of people because like we can
Mm-hmm.
tame that on the inside, but give me all that while we playing because
Yeah.
honestly, it's us versus them.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. So I understand that. I respect her as a player. That might be.
You got one
I
more.
need another bid. I need
Yeah.
another. I don't know. Let me think. Let me think. Hmm. Fleming.
Okay.
Fleming is another dog. I know she moved. She out there with
She in
you.
Texas. Yeah, I did.
She's out
Hmm
there
I
with
heard it.
you. She's a dog.
Okay,
It's
see.
so many. So that's hard. That's hard. And I would need to lay and put
Everybody
pieces to a
out. You
puzzle
gotta
to do that.
line
But
it
just
up.
off the top of my head, but I'm always stick with my team. I'm LOC till I die. I play with any one of them any given day. Broken leg, broken arm, broken finger. I don't care. I love my team.
Okay. I felt. Okay. Pre-game playlist. Give me like three, 4 songs.
Well, I'm R&B girly all day,
So
every
you be
day.
up here, Keisha Cole in it before games. Yep. Okay.
It do, and it's the shuffle, and I probably got like some of the best playlists that anybody's ever heard in my life, and that's just me not humbly speaking.
Mm-hmm.
But my vibes playlist go crazy. But if we gonna go number one, I'm from today's day. I'm gonna start with that Mariah the Scientist. That song got crack in it,
Burning
burning
Blue. I
blue.
wish. I'm sorry. I can't get on a train. Now listen. I listen to the song be on TikTok, but I don't like singers that don't have vocal talent and that can't sing live.
You're right. I can't, but it's something about that song. I can't. I don't know. It's in my head now. It'd be on repeat. I listen to it. I'm in down. I also got a trap R&B playlist. It was pretty much like rappers that be singing, or they got like real
So
melodic
like Mo
flows and
three
stuff like
type.
that. Yeah, him.
Mm-hmm.
The Raw Waves, PNB,
Can't
Rock.
get with him.
I know. I
Rod
don't really
Wave be
like.
so sad. He just
He do, but
and I'm not a sad gal. I'm a happy gal.
yeah, I got my little drink and drive too. So, all right. So I said what I said. Mariah,
Burning Blue.
Scientist.
Uh-huh.
We gonna go Chris Brown.
Okay.
Anything
Any
Chris
Chris
Brown.
Brown? Okay.
Anything.
It's a
I
lot
don't.
to go through, so I'm not even gonna
It's a
make you
lot.
pick. Yeah.
It's a lot.
You going to
Anything
the
Chris
Breezy
Brown.
Bowl?
Oh, for sure. The one with Summer Walker though. I love Janae, but my girl loves Summer, so we got to see Summer. And I'm hoping she got over her little
She
anxiety.
didn't. I
Anyway.
promise you she did. I seen someone one time live, and when I tell you she sat up there the whole time like this,
Oh my God, but she
mad,
gotta
just
know
mad that
what
she was there.
Breezy is bringing. She might. She been working with Tiana Taylor, so she might. She
She don't
might.
care.
All right. Oh, Ella May right now, she kind of got me in the hole too.
Okay.
Now she real bland, I think, but the songs that she sing work for her,
Uh-huh.
so
They do.
it's keeping her relevant.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, little things. That's three. Hmm. What's on Beyonce? Any
Hello.
Beyonce.
Now we talking.
Any Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I got do also have a whole Beyonce playlist, her and Jay-Z too. So yeah, any R&B, anything slow that's gonna help calm my mind. I can turn it up, but after a while, it ain't but so many bows I can take.
Yeah.
Like
I
it
need
just
to be
all
able to
starts.
sing. Like if I know all the words, that's when I'm really the most locked in.
Exactly. Now I can sing something that's like a real heartbreak song to have you down on your knees, and I'm in the best mood. Like it do something to me. So
Sick.
any
Okay.
R&B, that's the pregame. Yeah.
Okay. So one thing I really like is that you kind of touched on the like very quickly realizing that like, okay, I love my sport, but this is not what I want to be my career. There are other things that are important to me, i.e. bank
Mm,
accounts, and then also too,
mm,
like people don't recognize what it takes to put your body on the line every day to and then also give up your life, right? So being overseas, you're away from your family. Like these are all things that like slowly become important
yeah.
to you. And it just takes some people a little longer, but you realized it quick, fast, and in a hurry. So I guess more so, what advice do you give to young people or, people who are coming out of college or just like figuring out that transition from like athlete to maybe they're not an athlete or anymore, or maybe they find a
Mm.
different sport, that type of thing.
Um, I think the first thing I would say is you can't think too much into it because you're gonna make a mistake. Like that's a whole transitional period coming out of school, regardless of whatever age you graduate. I don't think that really matters. But just finding yourself is not a one time thing. You might find yourself today and then 2 years later you find yourself again and again. Like you're gonna live many different lives in your one
Mm-hmm.
life. So I feel like basically that's never gonna stop. But whatever you decide to do that shit. Like go full throttle, give
Mm-hmm.
it your all, so that there's no regrets on the back end. If you fail, you're gonna fail at 100 miles an hour. But
Mm-hmm.
then when you succeed at that same rate, it's gonna
Right.
feel good too. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that that's important. Um, Also, like don't really get too caught up on like what's going on around you with your friends, your family, people that might not be your friends and maybe you look up to, idolize low key, and you won't say it. Little stuff like that because everybody's life is different. Everyone's circumstances are different. Everybody ain't who they post to be. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like no one else's life should matter more than your own.
Right.
You can't be a great friend to somebody. You can't be a good significant other, a parent, or whatever if you don't have yourself together.
Right.
So I feel like if you focus on yourself, be selfish, take some time to be selfish. It is what it is because the people that really fuck with you, if they love you, they gonna understand. Like, okay, gotta get her life together right now. I ain't mad that she moved all the way across the country. She doing something and it's like, okay,
She
cool.
attacked
Like,
me, y'all.
but you stay that you remain a good person, you keep those relationships going, then this stuff come back around full circle. So I think that's important. Period. I don't even think that stopped after that.
Right.
It's a
Continuous process. Yeah.
it never stops. It never
This is
stops.
true.
But yeah, fuck what everybody else doing. Do you
Clock
at all
it.
times.
Period. Okay, so where can people, keep up with you? Where can they, come see your games? I don't know, keep up with the world of Keena Bina.
Instagram. I don't know. I ain't too much into the promotion. If somebody tell me to, they give me something, then yeah. But
Go follow the Washington Prodigy, y'all. Go follow
yeah,
LSD.
keep up
Yeah.
with it. Keep up with
Hmm.
it. It's a lot of great things going on. And then it's summertime. It's a little rainy right now, so it's still giving spring. Well, it's not officially summer yet, but it's coming. So a lot of stuff about to open up this summer. We outside. We inside a little
Period.
bit because it's not too safe outside all the time. But we outside. We gonna have fun and we gonna carry on. Everybody drink
Period.
responsibly or irresponsibly, but have a friend. That's
Yeah.
responsible.
Well, I'm so proud of you on your rookie season. Keena Bina been doing
Thank
her
you.
big one. Okay, big 1-5. Yeah. Congrats to the Prodigy. If y'all make it,
Thank you.
I'm saying, out here to Texas, I'm gonna slide that way. It's a couple hours away, I think, where
When
they
we
playing
win
that game.
playoffs next week, we will actually be in
Dang, but
Dallas.
then y'all gotta play Danny team. Like,
It is with it, but then that's just more so reason for you to come out. And then as
yeah,
well, there could
that
be
is
a
true.
reunion, and then yeah, and that would be basically like the end of June. So I look
Yeah.
forward to that, and I'm gonna
So
send you all the information.
so very proud of you. Thank you so much for catching up with me. This has been another
Of
episode of the
course,
She Don't Miss
always.
podcast.
Hey, everybody, tune in.
Period. Like,
About to
subscribe,
get
do all the
real.
things. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah.